I lost the frequency. Let me 10 minutes extension. Okay, that will help us secure the frequency. In the knowledge, in the theology of demonic activity, you must understand that demons are grouped, or their level of ranking is not a function of their size. You might find a demon that is so big like this building doing like this. All right, maybe that's all he can do. But in the demonic world, ranking is according to their propensity for wickedness. You know, the strength of pepper is not in the size. Strength of pepper. There's one pepper called alligator pepper. It's not in the size. It can do damage to your jaw. But you know that green one, you can even eat it like a vegetable. He goes about looking for more wicked people to hold the ground. The powers are higher in wickedness. So the powers are higher in rank. So he looks for fear. And then he contracts fear and tells fear, okay, can you come and help me out? I just secured the space, but I'm not strong enough to hold it down. So fear now comes. And when the person wants to go to church, fear will just, before the person goes to church the next day, the night, fear will come and show the person a dream of how there was an accident at Canary Wharf and he was involved. His brain scattered. This is an omen. Is fear manipulating? Because fear wants to help divination to hold the ground. Whenever the person wants to trespass the authority, to go into a space that they cannot control, fear will come up and speak and say, death is coming. You know, they need to employ the tools of intimidation and manipulation, because what they want to achieve is control. So fear has come into the equation. But because of how complex we are, that thing fear is doing cannot keep that guy, because of the kind of things we bump into. He can listen to a tape, a podcast that will change the paradigm. So this divination will have to go and look for another fellow to join fear in securing the territory. And that's how it keeps going on and keeps going on until you find a situation that is like the madman of Gadara, that say his name was Legion. And Legion happens to be a Roman military terminology of a garrison of soldiers ranging from 2,000 to 12,000. To show you how that the territory of human space is a vast island that attracts demonic attention. Then you have the ruler. The ruler is a wise magistrate. It's through the influence of the rulers that some of our communities have the laws they run with. Like there are traditions for marriage, there are traditions for burial. You need to fulfill this right and fulfill that right. Is a ruler. And those rights are the things that entrenches the authority of the ruler within the space, as long as those rights are carried out. He has a harvest to reap from anything that was built by those laws. So the ruler is the diamonium. That was a rule. It was the personality those guys met on the field. The reason why scripture captured that, are you with me? Because spiritual wickedness in heavenly places is not within our scope of authority. I need to sound this because many good men have died trying to bind spiritual wickedness. If we go back to the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 26, you are going to see the scope of our authority as functionaries upon the face of the earth. Are you here?